What's up, guys? Tyler here. Welcome back to a brand new video. And happy 30th anniversary to the Marvel Action Hour, featuring Iron Man and Fantastic Four animated series. So this will be my Marvel Action Hour 30th anniversary special. So as always, let's get into it. So growing up, you guys know that my introduction to a lot of the Marvel and DC stuff that I'm into are the cartoons. So that's my introduction to everything. So Spider-Man, X-Men, all that. And it wasn't until later, I want to say maybe when I was 12, maybe 10, something like that, where I started to watch Disney XD, or maybe later. Before that was Jetix and then Disney XD. Started to watch some episodes of Iron Man. And honestly, I had no idea that Iron Man had his own show. Even when I got the original Incredible Hulk MN series VHS back in 2003, and Iron Man showed up in one of the episodes. I had no idea that he had his own cartoon, and then I watched it on Disney XD. And I saw most of season 2. I didn't see season 1. Then 2010, they released the DVD for the complete series. I was very surprised. Uh, to kind of promote Iron Man 2. And I watched it. I enjoyed it. I never saw anything from season 1. And I never saw anything in the Fantastic Four cartoon, except for a bonus episode of Daredevil from the Spider-Man vs. Daredevil DVD. So, but I really grown to love all the Marvel cartoons in the 90s. Some are better than others, but I really do think that Iron Man and Fantastic Four could have lasted a whole lot longer. And honestly, with the Marvel Action Hour, I really wish that they would have put Spider-Man on that block when Spider-Man came out. I think that would have made a huge difference. Maybe those first 2 seasons of Iron Man Fantastic Four, if they would have added Spider-Man to the Marvel Action Hour, I think it would have made a big difference. Anyway, so getting the merchandise. So these 2 items right here, I've wanted these forever. I saw these as a kid, and in a Fox Kids ad, because the first time I ever saw anything Marvel related was the Fox Kids Spider-Man Hobgoblin VHS tape. And here are the Fox Kids VHS tapes for Iron Man and Fantastic Four. So honestly, I'm very surprised that they released these in 1997, the year I was born. So I'm very surprised. So they could have released these anytime, 94, 95, 96, but they decided to do it in 94. And they did put out a VHS for the Incredible Hulk and obviously Spider-Man the Hobgoblin. X-Men have had many VHSs before, but I'm very surprised that they didn't put out a very special VHS to what call it have these for collectors. So anyway, so here's the origin of Iron Man VHS right here. Very nostalgic. This is the Fox Kids logo. Packaging is basically the same as the one for Spider-Man Hobgoblin. It says the origin of the Fantastic Four. So and I really like season 2 of both of the series. I think that season 2 was way better than the first season. Really complete series DVD sets right here. Here's Iron Man. I'm so glad that they gave this a nice full slipcover. And when this came out, I was just very surprised and excited, because this is when they're also releasing the X-Men DVDs too. So it's the same artwork. We would have had actual artwork on there instead of that blank DVD. And here's the Fantastic Four complete animated series. Now this had some artwork in there, so I really wish that they would have done the X-Men and the Iron Man DVDs like this, but still pretty cool. I'm actually surprised that they released this. There's a disc, so the actual artwork on them. That's pretty cool. Episode guide right here. So honestly, I'm very surprised that they haven't released Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk. I'm very surprised. I don't know why they won't release it. Now, the other shows came out after that, I understand. Silver Surfer, okay, maybe they could have released that even though it has a cliffhanger. But I think it's maybe because the show's more popular, they didn't release them. Like, Spider-Man Unlimited and Avengers United Stand. I get why they haven't, because those shows weren't popular. But still, I really do think that they should release Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk, especially Spider-Man. So, I mean, you never know. You never know what could happen this year. I mean, this year will be the 30th anniversary in November of Spider-Man the animated series, so we'll see. Next, here we have an ad right here. Marvel Action Hour. So it's basically like a little booklet right here. It's got schematics and stuff like that. So most likely they probably messed up in the artwork when they were doing this promo. They were probably still in the art developing stages when they did this, because obviously this half looks different on the suit. You got Iron Man. And I really do love the theme for season 2. I don't know why Hawkeye looks yellow on there. That's kind of weird. Got all the villains and all of Iron Man's allies on there. That is pretty cool. Fing Fang Foom on the page. Showing the schematics on his armor, which is pretty cool. Getting to the Fantastic Four now. I had to flip it over. Well, actually, this, okay, kind of like a poster right here of the Fantastic Four and Iron Man with all the characters in it. This is pretty cool. Now getting to the Fantastic Four side that's in here. There's the schematics for the Fantastic car. That is pretty cool. Fantastic Four themselves. There's Johnny. And I don't know why that Susan isn't in here. It's kind of weird. Well, on the next page you get Reed and the Thing. It's kind of weird. And the back is the Fantastic Four. This is Marvel Action Hour. So that is pretty cool. Next up we have the Marvel Action Hour comics. So I'm going to start with Iron Man first. So I have all the issues. So here's issue 1. Two. It's a cool looking cover. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Honestly, I really wish that they would have made the artwork like it was in the show. That's the one thing that really separates DC from Marvel. They don't really tie anything in the comics or anything from the shows that they did back in the day. So here's the Fantastic Four comics from the Marvel Action Hour. Here's issue 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. So that's cool. I'm so glad that they did comics for most of the Marvel animated series back in the 90s. I don't think Incredible Hulk and Silver Surfer had comics, unfortunately, which I think is pretty weird. But yet they can have comics for Avengers United, They Stand, and Spider-Man Unlimited. Oh, I think it's kind of weird. I also have the Marvel Action Hour Kmart cups. So I discovered these a few weeks ago, so I figured, I might as well get them. So here's cup 1 out of 6. This is pretty cool. This is very nostalgic. So I'm glad that they made these, because there isn't really much merch for the Marvel Action Hour at all, which is unfortunate. Here's cup 2. Got Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch. Cup 3. Got Doctor Doom, Invisible Woman, War Machine, Human Torch, Spider Woman. Cup 4. Got the Thing. Doctor Doom, Iron Man. That's pretty cool. Cup 5. Got the Mandarin. I think it's War Machine. Yeah, it's War Machine. Sentry. There's a woman. Wanda. The last cup is my favorite because it has all the characters on there. Yeah. Here we got Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Iron Man, Wanda, Spider Woman, The Thing, War Machine, Sentry, Hawkeye. So that is pretty cool. So these cups are all really awesome. So, and when I found out that this existed, I just had to have this. I will frame this one day if I get a bigger place. Is the poster of the Marvel Action Hour, which is pretty cool. This is the Marvel Action Hour right there. So this thing is pretty awesome. Got the Fantastic Four and Iron Man on here. So here's Iron Man. Got the Fantastic Four. Got the Mandarin right here. I don't see any villains of Fantastic Four on here. I guess except these robots, but these robots kind of look like Sentinels. Yeah, so this is a pretty cool poster. I'm happy to have this in my collection. One day for sure I will frame this, because this is just pretty cool. Alright, here I do have a retro action figure from Iron Man the Anime Series. They released this a few years ago, so I'll unbox this real quick. So the box looks pretty cool. I'm glad that they gave them Iron Man 2 heads, the helmet for season 2, and Tony head for season 2. So that's pretty cool. So I'll open this up real quick. Okay, so first let's start off with the accessories. So here's the plasma cannon. Pretty cool, and honestly, I don't think I remember Iron Man using that in the series. Here's the packaging right here, and honestly, I really do love how they made this packaging. They made it double layered, so in case you want to open it right here, which obviously paper will be tear off right here. Start all this, so it looks like it has been opened at all. So very sturdy material right here for the bowl, so that is pretty cool. So if you want to open it and display the figure, or put this back in the box, put it back in the big box, you can. So this is pretty cool. Or nostalgic, just like the original Iron Man figures back in the day. So here's the accessories right here. Here's the extra helmet, so season 2. And here's the head sculpt for Tony for season 2. And I think they did a really great job with that. There's extra hands right here. And here's the plasma cannon itself. Like I said, I really wish they would have gave something else. Maybe, honestly, could have gave us like a 2-pack with War Machine. And here's the Iron Man figure itself. And let me tell you, this is pretty cool. It looks very accurate to the cartoon for season 1. It doesn't have the shoulder pads that were on the Season 1 armor. But this part right here and this part right here, totally from Season 1. So I wish they would have gave us like a 2-pack with the suit for Season 2. But if you want to pretend it's from Season 2, you can just put the extra head sculpt on here. But this is pretty cool. So I'm finally glad that I have a figure to represent the Iron Man Animated Series armor, which is also considered to be the modular armor. So that's pretty cool. Move the arms, the legs, the joints a little. So overall, I'm very happy that they made this. Fortunately, I wasn't able to get the figures for the Fantastic Four, and it would have taken too long to open all of them up in this video. But I want to have a toy from something for the Marvel Action Hours. So here it is. Here's a figure in all its glory. Could turn its head just a little. So this is probably going to be one of my favorite figures in my collection. I can't wait to get some of the Spider-Man figures. I know they released a few the past year or two. So happy to have that Iron Man Animated Series action figure. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.